Hey guys, I'm Nuclear, and we are back on some Modern Warfare 2. It's been a few days, and I have been playing a little bit, but we haven't been playing a ton, so we still have some camo challenges to do. Actually, we have a fucking lot to do. Okay, so we need 20 kills while mounted, and we need one more kill from behind, which we could probably do those together, probably get lucky. And then we'll have to do the other challenge for the actual gold part. But that's what we have left to do on the AK. I don't think so. Why? So there's a $70 DLC coming to Modern Warfare 2. I'm sure you guys have all heard about it by now because I think everyone was posting about it like 2 days ago, and I've been late to the party. Fuck that dude. Nah, fuck you, bitch. Now, I did watch a few videos on it, and I did see the original post where everyone was talking about it, and everyone was kind of like wondering what the fuck could be in $70 worth of DLC. Because if you guys remember, we used to pay for DLCs back in the day, and it was usually like 4 maps or something like that, be a game mode and 4 maps, or we get, you know, some camos or just whatever. And sometimes we'd even get more weapon slot classes. Obviously, we don't need that in these games. So a lot of people are wondering what the hell we would be getting in a $70 DLC and when it would be coming. So they said that it's going to be coming in 2023. So at first people were thinking that it was going to be a full-on game coming out in 2023. By the wording, it said something like a full premium Call of Duty coming in 2023. So at first people were thinking that, oh, this is going to be, you know, another Call of Duty title. It's going to be Treyarch's game. It's going to come out in 2023 instead of 2024. You know, because at first everyone was thinking this was going to be a 2-year game. So whenever they announced that there was going to be a full premium release coming in 2023, everyone was thinking, okay, well then that's Treyarch's game. This isn't going to be a 2-year game, and that they're just, you know, after the sales of this game, they're going to want to bust out another game. So that's what everyone was thinking at first, but they didn't say a premium game. They didn't say a full Call of Duty premium game. They just said a premium release, which now everyone is speculating. We had some more leaks that it is going to stay a 2-year game. This will be a 2-year game, and that the premium release is just going to be a $70 DLC. Well, there's 3 of my mounted kills. Basically, around October and November of next year of 2023, we should be getting a $70 DLC, which should be about the same size as a full-fledged game. By the time we get this DLC and this game is going to be like 300 gigabytes. Huh. So after all the leaks and everything, we are certain that we are going to be getting a $70 DLC coming next year in October, November. And a lot of people were skeptical and saying, well, what the fuck could be worth $70? You know, what could they put into this pack that's going to be worth a full game? So earlier on, when this game was announced and all the leaks were going through, we thought that we were going to get a bunch of the Modern Warfare 2 maps. Like, we thought we were going to get basically a Modern Warfare 2 kind of remaster. Basically, all the original OG Modern Warfare 2 maps we thought we were going to get in year 2. So with us getting a $70 DLC pack for year 2, that could be all those Modern Warfare 2 maps. It could be all the Modern Warfare 2 guns. That could be a new campaign. And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. I'm kind of hoping we get a full-on new campaign. Like, we get a part 2 to Modern Warfare 2. Honestly, I want to replay the campaign. I had so much fun on the campaign, and I really enjoyed it. And it was a lot of fun. And it was honestly one of the best campaigns I've played in a long-ass time. So I'm kind of hoping we get a full-on campaign in this year, too. Like, if we're paying $70, basically a full other game, then I expect, you know, a full other campaign. I expect all the Modern Warfare 2 maps. I expect all the guns. I expect all the operators, just a ton of content that they have to push into this. A lot of people are worried about paying $70 for this DLC and what it could bring into the game, because if you're paying $70 for, you know, nothing, then why are we paying $70? Like, if we're paying a full price for basically a whole nother game, and we're literally staying on this game, what could be in this update? So it's going to have to be a whole nother campaign, a whole nother map set, like all the Modern Warfare 2 maps, all the guns. It's going to have to be a lot of content, and I think they could do that. I think they can push that stuff out, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to be in this $70 update. So it's looking like we're going to be getting a $70 DLC It's looking like, you know, it probably will have a campaign in it. The Modern Warfare 2 campaign was really hyped and everyone was talking about it, and literally everybody played it. Everyone was talking about it. We haven't had a campaign like that in, honestly, forever. I don't even know if we've ever had a campaign that big and that good. Yeah, there's some talk about campaign every year, but we don't usually get, like, mass level hype from it where everybody's playing it. Pros playing it. Basically everyone, all the streamers, people who don't play COD are playing it. It was just this massive, huge thing. So I think they need to profit off of that and just bring us another campaign, a part 2 as you will, because I mean, we at the end of the campaign, spoilers alert, we got introduced to the name Makarov, and there was just a bunch of cliffhangers, and I think that they should just totally go full sell on another campaign and bring that to us. There is some worry with them releasing, really, motherfucker, I was trying to go up there. Anyway, there is some worry with them releasing map packs, because if you remember back in the day when they dropped map packs and DLC packs, and you had to pay for them, not everyone had them, they weren't free to play. So you'd have all these map packs and shit, and only a few people had them. Like, only half the player count had them, so there was a ton of players who didn't have them. So that's kind of what we're hoping for. We're kind of hoping for that maybe the maps are free, and then they just bring something else into the DLC packs. The problem with it is it could split the community. Like, let's say the whole DLC pack had maps and guns. Well, now half the community has the maps and half the community has the guns, but the rest of the community doesn't. So that means, okay, well, these people have guns, you know, these people have all these special guns that we don't have, so, you know, what if these guns are, you know, overpowered or good, and that could be, you know, pay to win. And then with the map packs and the maps and modes and stuff like that, well, if we're over here playing the new maps, and there's people who don't have the maps, then it's splitting the community right down the middle, and it's splitting the player base. And that's something you don't want, especially in a year 2 cycle, whereas most people have already left the game. So a $70 DLC will bring a ton of people back to the game, and you're going to want to bring a ton of stuff into it. But I don't know if maps and guns are the best way to go. So I'm not really sure exactly what they're going to bring into this. Because, yeah, they could bring maps and guns into it, but that could completely split up the player base. And that's something you don't want. That would bring in the whole debate about pay to win, and just a bunch of drama, and we don't need any of that in this game. So with the $70 DLC supposedly coming in late 2023, and a lot of people unsure of what they're going to put into it because of fear of splitting the player base, I'm definitely expecting a full-on part 2 to the campaign. I definitely like to see that, and I know a lot of other people would. So we're probably going to get some maybe more co-op, more campaign, and I'm thinking maybe they could put some camos in there, you know, like some cool special camos and operators and stuff that's not going to split up the player base. But even with all of that, even with Campaign 2, operators, and weapon skins, I don't see that coming out to $70. Like, I mean, remember when they remastered the Modern Warfare 2 campaign? That was $30. So maybe with with operators and everything else, you could put that at $40. But a full-on $70, the price of a whole nother game, I don't see that happening. So without them putting maps in it, I don't know what else they could put into this DLC to make it worth $70. That would be the huge issue right now is, okay, we can put the maps in there and make it worth the $70, but if we put the maps in there, we're going to split the player base, so I'm not really sold on them doing that. So I don't know, tell me what you guys think down below. Tell me your thoughts on it. Are you guys excited for 2 years of this game? Are you guys excited for a $70 DLC that you're going to have to pay for? I know a lot of people aren't used to paying for DLC. Half the community is new to Call of Duty, and they're used to being able to play free maps and all this other stuff. And a lot of us who have played the game for a long ass time, we know exactly how it is to have to pay for DLC. Fuck, I made it too. I made it on like 0 seconds. Dude, this fucking controller, I have it plugged in because I don't have batteries right now. And this fucking cord, I don't know if what happened. I think it fell or something, but now like this thing inside the controller, when you plug it in, it has to be like a certain angle, otherwise it doesn't fucking work. Alright, so we got our 1 kill from behind, and we got our 9 mounted kills. We still need 11 more, and then we'll be able to, you know, do the last gold challenge. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully my mic and everything sounds okay. It's pretty damn close to my mouth, and I can get pretty loud sometimes. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. I'm Nuclear, and I'm out. Peace, bitch. Do you ever be like so fucking tired that like your head hurts? Just me? Okay.